welcome to the Global ManuChem Strategies 2019. I'm here with Lloyd from the Dow Chemical Company. Hello, Lloyd. Can you just briefly introduce yourself, please, and tell us a bit more about your role in the company?
Well, I am the Director of Data Services and Fundamental Problem Solving at Dow. And I also have an additional role that I'm responsible for the analytics platform within Dow's Industry 4.0 play in manufacturing, engineering, and supply chain.
Okay, well, we've seen some mega mergers this past year, also your company merging with DuPont, and how it affected the organizations involved. In a market where growth is connected to M&A almost inevitably, what is your advice for merging plants, technology, and humans most effectively?
Well, actually, playing on a theme that is taking place this week in ManuChem, I think the thing that we need to do best, and all companies should do better, is when you're merging with another company, spending the time to see what they have going on within their organization and within their people, and trying to preserve and scale the best of both companies. In my observation of the many companies and the mergers I've been involved in over the years, we run too rapidly towards implementation of certain processes that make sense in one company but may not make sense in another. So. Okay. I'd say take your time.
All right. And what is the role of operational agility when striving to achieve business performance excellence? And how can data analytics, your field of expertise, support this?
I believe that in the operational parameters around this question, that the data analytics is the engine. Data analytics is very simply getting the information you need to the right people or systems. And it's really no more complicated than that, although people really love to talk about all the things. Mm-hmm. And so in my experience and in our company, the data engine is driving much of that growth and driving that connectivity.
All right. And talking about value chains and circular economy, how close is your company to a fully integrated and or orchestrated supply chain?
We are working hard on that.
Okay, and is your department involved in this transformation process, and do you see a necessity for pursuing this goal?
I see a necessity for pursuing the goal. My department is one of many analytics departments within my company that are striving to do this. I believe there are different types of analytics for different types of results, and so there are groups that do business data and business systems. There are groups like mine that work on operational data within the operation itself. And while we are optimizing and improving our data analytics in all of these different areas, we're looking to start to connect these pieces as well. So we'll look for localized value generation, and then as we start to see this landscape develop, we'll connect the pieces as the opportunity presents itself.
Mm-hmm, I see. And looking at political developments now, so how much will the Brexit, rising U.S. protectionism, industry embargoes affect your company and the way you manufacture products?
Change is inevitable, and I don't think we can see the ends of all these different current market forces. My company remains vigilant, and I'm confident in our leadership to manage the headwinds that these types of opportunities place in front of us.
Certainly, I think so too. Later today, you will be delivering a closing keynote on the revolution in applied analytics in chemical manufacture. So could you please maybe give us a little bit about what the session will be about?
In my talk today, I'm going to give you a couple of insights into my experience and my company changing the culture of analytics. The first point is that big data and all the hype around that can be distilled down to a very simple principle of getting the right data to the right people at the right time. I will also give some very specific examples of how we're doing that as opposed to just what's the strategy. And we're going to have a little bit of fun as well because my engineers create very simple movies, a minute and 25 seconds, that are very powerful mechanisms within my company to get people excited about what we're trying to do and to explain what we're trying to do, which a minute and 25-second video is much better than a 45-minute PowerPoint presentation.
That's very true, and it's always very interesting to see the real life examples rather than just the theory. So what are your expectations regarding this year's conference then yourself, and what do you expect to gain from the exchange with your industry colleagues here at ManuChem?
Well, this is my first time at ManuChem. I sent some people in the last couple of years and decided to show up this year. I'm looking for avenues to not only share what we're doing in Dow, but to see what other people are working on. We're very interested in improving the safety and welfare of the people in our operations, and I think we can get some ideas of that here. We're also going to be looking to see how other companies are living out their vision of Industry 4.0, because for every industry group and maybe even individual companies, Industry 4.0 means different things to different companies, and we'd like to see what that is and also share our general discussion with them as well.
I hope you can do that today, and enjoy the rest of your conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Enjoyed speaking with you today.
Thank you.